I call this the Racing Beat Heat Shield mod. What you need is the Racing Beat Heat Shield that you could buy from Racing Beat. Piece of aluminum here. What you'll also need is to take your intake manifold bolt, one of your bolts out, take it down to your hardware store, like I did, and get them to match you up 4 bolts. Now these bolts are 8 inches long, but they are the thread, the same thread as your intake manifold bolt. So you get 4 of these bolts with 2 couplings. Now this looks like a long nut, and you'll be using that to join the 2 bolts together like this, because you want to get a long enough bolt from the engine block to hold your heat shield on. You also need 4 nuts. So what you do is you join 2 bolts together with the coupling and tighten them down. Split the difference of both bolts inside of your coupling. Tighten it down on each end with a 13mm wrench. Tighten both ends down so the center will be tight. Then what you'll do is you'll end up cutting off the head on both ends, because one end will be threading into the block. The other end needs to be open so you can install it on your heat shield. So it'll hold it on there. Since Racing Beat no longer sells the bolts or accessories, hardware or whatever, to install your heat shield onto your engine. Now this is a 12A motor, so I'm assuming that the 13B would probably be the same. I haven't tried it, but you have the concept now that you can do to mount this heat shield onto your block to cover the header heat from getting to your intake manifold. So I'll go ahead and cut these bolts down, and then I will install it onto the car. So this is just a quick showing you of the parts, and then I'll make another video of me installing it on the engine itself, so you will see how it's done.